Hello, hello, hello. Patricia here, Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States, and more specifically here in Alaska. Today we are going to look at another one of the free items from the Sale-a-bration catalog that will begin January 4th, 2022. It is Awesome Otters. So cute. I absolutely love these. When I saw the Sale-a-bration catalog, I knew right away this was one I was going to get. If you've ever seen otters for real out in the ocean, oh, they are so adorable. And of course, here in Alaska, and being a tour guide in the summertime, love getting to see the otters for my guests. So this is the Awesome Otters is a Sale-a-bration item that you can get for free with a $50 order starting January 4th. If you do not have a demonstrator and do not have this catalog, and the new mini catalog, I would be more than happy to send those to you if you'll let me know that you need them. I cannot show you the inside of either one of those yet. That's just Stampin' Up! Policy. And the card that we are going to make today is this. So cute. And what we're going to do is take our block. Now, if you look on the side of your block, it'll tell you what size block this is. This is an E size block, and we are going to start with Balmy blue and our white cardstock, which I have not cut. I didn't cut it on purpose today. I wanted to show you how to do this. We're going to cut a card base, and so we're going to take our 8.5 by 11 cardstock, and on the 8.5 inch side, we're going to put that up at along the top edge of the paper trimmer. Whoops. I do not want to cut it. That's my cutting blade. I want to score it. And so I'm going to score, like I said, at 4 1/4. That's half. And then on the 11 inch side, half of that is 5 1/2. So basically, we are cutting it in half, but it's already scored. Okay, so that gives us 2 pieces of cardstock. 2 card bases is what I mean to say. Whoops. Trying to drop everything. All right, so I've got my card base, and I am going to score that. And, you know, one of the things that you'll notice is if it's not scored nicely, if it's not scored enough, it's going to pop up like this. Now, sometimes it's just going to keep doing that. I want to score this on the back because I've got pieces on it, but I'm just going to give that a good score, and it's still not sitting down because I've got other pieces of paper in there. But you just keep scoring it until it lays pretty flat. And it's starting to lay flat now. All right, so we've got this piece. What we're going to do with it is this block and our Balmy blue. We are going to put ink all over this block. And what we're doing is giving ourselves somewhat of a underwater-ish type scene. And every time you do it, it's going to look different. All right, so I've got my ink on there. I'm going to take my spray bottle and spray that. Just give it a couple of spritzes, not very much, and it's going to look pretty sad. And then what I'm going to do, first of all, I do want to close my ink pad. I don't want to get ink all over me. Okay, so then what I'm going to do is take, and doesn't have to be exact, although, you know, you want it to be pretty much right in the center. Just try to line it up the best you can, and then lay it down on there. Now, you don't want to lift it right away. You want to give it, oh, I don't know, a few seconds at least for all of that ink to transfer. Okay? Then lift it. Now, you'll notice that it's already curling, and that's because it's wet. This is regular cardstock. It is regular Stampin' Up basic white cardstock. I can dry it, and I'm going to go ahead and do that. Sorry for the noise. You can hear me a little bit. And I'm just giving that a good dry. Now, every time you do this, not quite dry. Every time you do this, it's going to look a little bit different, okay? So, just know that it's going to be different. This one is different than this one, okay? This one is, you know, they're all going to be different, have a different look. But that's okay. That's kind of the beauty of this. All right, then I am going to take this. This die comes from the Picture This dies. There are 2 of these. They are so cute for making little scenes, especially when you have something like, where did my card go? Little items that you want to give a little bit of oomph to, but you don't want to make a whole big scene. So I'm going to take this and my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, and I've got to move stuff out of the way a little bit here, of course. Okay, there we go. I'm going to bring in my plates. I have 1, ooh, sorry about that, 2, 3. This is my cut plate. I always cut into this particular plate until you can see I made a mistake. It's no big deal. Eventually, this one will be my cut plate. But right now, I call it my do not cut plate. And I'm going to open my cardstock up, place it in there. For this particular layout, I want to be sure my big one, big circle, is going to be at the top. So I'm going to line it up. I am going to put my next number 3 on there and roll it through. Sorry, I'm not on a very firm surface here at the school where I teach. I'm the kindergarten, pre-K and kindergarten teacher. Whoops, going the wrong way. And I hear another teacher or the principal or somebody coming in. So if they come in and say hi, just be aware.
Hi, sis.
Hi, sis.
Okay, we got that file cabinet inside your house, but not upstairs.
Thank you. All right, so I'm going to pop out all of my little bubbles. And it works kind of nice to have little bubbles because we're going to use them. Okay, so pull those off. There we go. And I'm going to give this another press because I just put it through my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. There we go. It's a little flatter now. Now I'm going to take just another piece. This is essentially like 1/8 of an inch less than 1/4 of a piece of cardstock. And I'm going to put it in here sort of temporarily right now and line up, where's my pen? Pencil. Don't use a pen here. And I'm just going to make some little very light marks with my pencil. I'm going to erase those where I want to put my stamps. Okay, so it doesn't have to be much. It's just got to be something that lets you know where they should be. And where's my hat? Oh, okay, so I put my hat back in here. As a matter of fact, I put most everything back in here. I wanted to show you, just in case you don't know, how to add. I've seen a lot of demonstrators that don't like to put their label on there. I really do. To me, it just looks, I don't know. I like it. That's all I can say. Okay, so I've already taken the backing off of this. You'll notice that they come with a backing piece on there. I've already taken that off. And now I'm going to put the sticker part. It does stick, but not very well, in my opinion, without having this on there. So I'm going to pull the whole thing, the label and everything, out of here. And then before I put it on my block, I am going to pull this off, sort of almost put it on my block, and this one's actually all the way on there, and grab the other half. Okay, then I'm going to very carefully line this up. You only get one chance. There's not this is not something you want to let your kindergartner do for you. They won't do a good job, almost guaranteed. Okay, so now that's on there. Now all I have to do to peel it off, peel it off. Okay, so we're good to go there. Now let's pull our tuxedo memento. Here we go. Memento tuxedo black. There we go. I can say it. And in this little square, I am just going to put some party hats. And I'm going to kind of put them all over the place. Probably not over each other, but something like that. Okay, then I'm going to test it and make sure, because if it doesn't look good, I can turn it over. Okay, not a problem. Looks great. All right, then I will stamp off a couple of times and clean it. I'm going to clean it with my Simply Chamois. Whoops, wrong side. Just give it a couple of good swipes and a clean. You don't really want to put your stamps away dirty, in my opinion. Okay, then I'm going to take my adorable little otter, and he or she needs to go right in this space. Now, I think what I'm going to do is put this in there. Hello. Come on. Put this in there, and I want it right about there. Okay, I'm just getting kind of a look. There we go. And make sure, oh yes, so cute. All right, and then my greeting, no, not this one. Ha. Okay, I have another opportunity to do this label, but I think in the interest of time, here we go. I'm just, because you can do it, but I'm going to make sure I've got it going the right direction. See, that's another reason that I like my labels on there. Also, do you see the edge of this? And that happens sometimes. Sometimes these edges are just a little too close. There's two things you can do. One, when you ink it up, just wipe off the ink. Okay, that drives me nuts after a while. So you can just come in here and cut nothing but the red rubber part of it. And just cut it off a little bit. Now, you're not going to want to do this if you ever want to sell this. But I don't sell mine. I like my stamps. I don't get rid of them. If I liked them well enough to buy them in the first place, I'm not going to sell them even if they're no longer current. I don't know, that's just me. Okay, so get rid of all my little rubber pieces. Get rid of the front. Now I'm going to line this up right in there. And there we go. It's crooked because I didn't put that backing on it and couldn't see it, but I'm not going to worry about it, you know. All right. Then I need to glue these together. I do want to make sure that they still are lined up. Pretty good. Yep, looks really good. There's something on my card right. Oh, it's just okay. All right, I am going to erase my pencil marks. Oops, sorry about that. Yep. Sorry, it's shaking. Little pencil mark right there that actually looked rather like it belonged, but it didn't. Okay, so then what I'm going to do is put glue on this. I do not want to put glue on this because then I'd have to put those pencil marks in there and I wouldn't be able to erase them and blah, blah, blah. You get it. So I'm just going to kind of put glue all the way around. It goes almost all the way to the edge. So there we go. Have glue, will travel. And then I'm going to put this in here. Line it up. See how there's very, very, very little extra space. Okay, and I don't want to get it in the way of that hinge. And then I'm just going to pull that over. Give it a good press. And we're good to go. Now, what I like to do is take these little bubbles and put them around. Something like that. Okay, kind of watery. Now, you could put dimensionals, but I just decided that, you know what, I was fine. And I think I'm going to put it right there since I see a little bit of that hat. Cover that up. Okay, put that on there. And I do want to go over the hole that it cut. And if you can see this, I don't know if you can, maybe you can see it better on the back. There is a little bit of stitching, cut stitching, if you will. Oh, I like that over both of those. Okay, then what I'm going to do is take these 3 larger ones and put them inside. So, one maybe there, and one maybe there. Let's put this, come on, this one here, and yeah, okay. Okay, so that one will go there, and this one about there. And 3s are always good. It's good to decorate with 3s. It's good to design your cards with 3s, that kind of thing. So, there. I'm going to push everything down really good. Put my blocks on them for a second. Oh, here we go. So on the inside, now again, I have not put that label on. So while I'm letting that glue do its thing, I am going to find my label and do this again. So this is its birthday time, and that just is so cute with this card. So I am going to put the label again on the block. There we go. And peel off. Now you could peel off this second one before you put it on, but whatever floats your boat. Okay, now I can know, those things are sticking to me so badly, that it is the correct direction because of there's a very, very thin little film around the whole thing that perfectly matches up with what the stamp should be. So there we go. All right, this should be all dry now. And where's my ink? Here it is. Losing it. Okay, this time I'm going to do my Balmy blue ink. I think I told you I was using Balmy blue. Now, again, I want to make sure that those edges, yeah, that's okay, but I think I am still going to cut that. It's just a little too big. So all I'm doing is cutting the red rubber part of it off. And there we go. All right, nice. Now, with that done, got this up and whoop! See, it's a good thing I put the It's Birthday Time in there, didn't it? All right, and there we go. It's birthday time. Oh, isn't that just the cutest? Utterly awesome. Utterly awesome. I can talk. Oh, so I hope you enjoyed that. Lots of little parts and pieces. Not really all that much, I guess. You've got your hat and your otter. And remember, this is a free set out of the Sale-a-bration catalog for a $50 purchase. And, you know, if you're going to be buying it anyway, you might as well get that free Awesome Otters. Oh my goodness. You guys are going to think I'm crazy. Oh, I appreciate you. I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope you've learned a little something from doing this. And I would love a thumbs up. Share this video if you would on your Facebook page or wherever. And then also subscribe if you have not already done that. Thank you so much. Have a good one, and we'll see you next time.